they can be investment. Started off with just half the dollars for right now. To see how that works.
Chris, come over here, we're gonna leave it. We don't need to call it what it was for the community. Whoever got 27, that's fair.
thing I need you to do is, I need you to understand, like, to go to that next level, you don't need to do anything, but you do need to do something. Nothing needs to change with your mindset. And what needs to change about your mindset is no longer, I don't need knowledge anymore. Everyone needs knowledge. I need specific knowledge. So you thought I was playing when I said, every book I get now, I just read about 3 or 4 sentences and I'm through with the book. Stop thinking you deep because you read and you study. No, you need specific knowledge. You don't need 100 pages. All right, so he said out there, let me read the book. So my boy, Lil D gave me this. So Lil D said that there's a difference between a dude who knows how to shoot and a sniper. He said, dude know how to shoot. You load him up, shoot. You see the movies that they might shoot up the whole place and kill 2 people. I mean, you see that movie before, they find out on there, another slide, another move. They just my head. But they wasted all kind of bullets. All kind of years. I'm going to say slap on the week. One spot. We had it. One use the restroom. At the right time. It's not going to use the bathroom. He's going to move in that spot. He might miss an opportunity. You're not hearing what I'm saying. You're not standing long enough to make something happen. You're not standing long enough. You're not standing long enough to read the whole book and got wise. What did you get? I need you to read 1 page. I'd rather for you to read 1 page 100 times than read 100 pages once. You can't get enough from reading 100 pages 1 time. I want for you to read 1 page 100 times. And I'm consuming it. I'm stopping now. We know that this is it. You give me 4 slides, bro. That's all I need. You want to add to it? Add to it. Give me 4 slides. That's all I need. Each play book. Somebody asked me that. I was like, how did you preach all day, man? I'm a sniper now. And I never seen a fight. And I never seen another where man was fight. And still preaching on because I'm a sniper now. I ain't got to watch the fights. I was thinking, all right, post interview. I used to read a little bit on my man. And you can get the book in your life right now. But you know you're not successful in relationships. You all over the place. You didn't miss my man because you were 6 different places with your book. He's not in 6 different places. He's not in 6 different places. You are. He in 1 place. Stay in that place. The way you doing it, you messed up the whole. Even if you didn't kill the person, the whole house, you blew the whole house out, the whole franchise, bullets everywhere, you tore stuff up, you got nothing done. The cleanup is worse than the actual execution. You don't spend more time on the cleanup. My man, no cleanup. Most of the people don't even know the person got shot until it's over. And you're at a place in your life where you're doing this. I just want to help you. Because I hate to see you keep your heart science and you're not growing from year to year. I hate to be like, look, I'm not praying about it. Yeah, you praying about it, but you're all over the place. And you got to get to a place where you focus on doing you got it. Before the ball drops, when I got to get this done, right? These are things that's like, I have to make this happen. Like, there are no options. I have to get this done. And some of the stuff that you write down, you may not be able to do in the next few days, but I need you to, like, decree and declare and put forth the energy so that you can attract the things that need to happen. You can do the things that need to happen. So some of you, I want to go to college, I want to play football, baseball, basketball, I want to pass this law degree, I want to pass this state board exam, I want to get a promotion, I want to go to marriage, I want a better relationship with my children. This person, I don't care what you write down, just write it down. I want you to write that down. And this is something, I don't care how deep you are, it's something I need you to do religiously. Like, every single day. And I told you this before, whether you watch
pulling with the last, going into a hand. Some of y'all doing this with your arm. Some of y'all not going all the way up. The power comes from the glutes. I'm pulling with my last, I'm going to a hand. You're not doing it. Your triceps are not strong enough for you to be able to generate enough power. So you doing this, not working. And if you're not going all the way up, you're not using all your power because you're shortening. That's not working. You have to come all the way up and pull with your lats. I'm going to come from here and then go into the hands. So when I pull, if I'm doing this, that's not it. Come through here, pull. It don't matter how fast you think you're going, that's why the combos are changing. You need to switch up the form. Pull from the lats. I have to extend my tricep. I'm pulling, hinging, pulling, hinging, pulling, hinging. And then go forward from there. All the way up, all the way down.
I need you to do it in the morning, in the afternoon, and at night. Right? I need you to do it 90 straight days. Now, we didn't have time because we were doing so much this week. But I wanted to put on the screen like, triple A battery. I just want you to get it. So if I showed you a triple A battery, that's energy, correct? Come on, that's energy, correct? But a triple A battery only has enough energy to probably power or what? You have remote control. Right? So no, hear me. And hear me carefully. Like all that moaning you doing, complaining you doing, all that negativity, it's your job, they negative, so you negative. Like you have to be cautious because some of you are producing like triple A energy. And so in your life, you kind of like, what's going on in my life? You don't produce enough energy to power anything. Some of you like double A battery, right? Some of you are like, like 9-volt volts, right? Some of you are a little larger. Some of you are like a car battery. Like a car battery, you can power at F-150. I mean, it's magical. But when you have that box in the basement, like the right one, it could just boom, everything, like your whole house. It can provide power to your whole house. Now, if you don't have like enough, voltage, though, what happens, you got a lot of stuff plugged up, and it just trips you, boom. But if you were like in a certain neighborhood and you were like that electrical system for that, you could power a whole neighborhood.
Go all the way through the line. Y'all watch the race? Y'all watch the Olympics? Y'all see a 100-meter dash? If we run it and the finish line there and I let up to think I'm gonna win, somebody go past me. That split time. You stop at 6 meters. That's why the time is slow. You gotta go all the way to 0. Then you stop. Do not stop and watch it go down. It don't matter if it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way through. That's like 0.5 seconds that you left on 10 because you're looking. Go all the way through. If I'm slowing down to watch it, I can't get the best time ever. That's why the time is wrong. There's a reason why the time is like that.
Schools, etc. Listen very closely. At some point, what I think you do is remove everything that's draining and I need you to get your power. Right? Like, come on. Like, you think people watch me on YouTube and it's like, yo, this is the most articulate guy I've ever heard in my life. Like all the verbiage, like his vocabulary, this guy is just unbelievable. Like, oh, Diane, what research? I've never heard that type of research. That's not what you are. Like, you watch me and I'm like cables. Like, you put the cables on, and then you watch me, and I drag them into your living room, I drag them to your office, and I put them on your chest, and as I'm doing my 5-minute video, when I finish, you just like, you like, let's go with this one. Right? But the problem with most of you is that you are not able to produce that type of energy on your own. That's my job. I love the fact that you watch videos. But what I need you to do is to become that, right? Because somebody needs you. So my job is we gotta get that voltage up. So in 2017, no matter what you write down, I want you to write down like, yo, I gotta get my energy up. Now, this is what.
Because when I go all the way up and then go all the way down, my time is more. So when I go like this shorter, my time is less. No, they're all about the same. No.
Because it's slow because it's different. All right, what's that? This second, it's smart. This is your pace. It don't matter how fast you feel like you're going. If this pace not low, this is not going to be low. All right? So, I'm going to do like a marathon. And it's not about me doing this, it's just, I know, and it comes in practice. That way I just taught you to push it slower because you need to practice it. My first initial pull, I'm revving it up, and then I'm speeding it up. It's not about gotta go, it's with power. Once you have the form, you can do it as long as our average, 123. If you're averaging 2 minutes, now, do it again. Second one looked like I was doing faster, right? I'm not. It's power. All right, let's go. Yeah. And let's go to the front. Let's see how I feel on the bike again.
Before the ball drops, you know, I gotta get this done. Right? These are things that's like, I have to make this happen. Like, there are no options. I have to get this done. And some of the stuff that you write down, you may not be able to do in the next few days, but I need you to like decree and declare and put forth the energy so that you can attract the things that need to happen. And you can do the things that need to happen. So some of you, I want to go to college, I want to play football, baseball, basketball, I want to pass this law degree, I want to pass this state board exam, I want to get a promotion, I want a better marriage, I want a better relationship with my children. I mean, it's personal, I don't care what you write down, just write it down. I want you to write that down. And this is something, I don't care how deep you are, this is something I need you to do religiously, like every single day. And I told you this before, so when you watch me, I need you to do it in the morning, in the afternoon, and at night. Right? And I need you to do it 90 straight days. Now, we didn't have time because we were doing so much this week. But I wanted to put on the screen like, you know, a AAA battery. And I just want you to get it. So if I showed you a AAA battery, that's energy, correct? Yo, come on, that's energy, correct?
157 pace. Is what this is. The reason why your shit didn't fluctuate, you jump out and during the finish line, things slow down, burning up. Right? So, I don't know if y'all can see the pace. I'm gonna go, have my pace, and as I get to the end, I'm gonna speed it up. I'm not gonna let it fall. It don't matter how fast you think you're moving. If this pace keep going up, it's how it is. All right, next. Relax is over. I don't need the tricep. arms already. I'm not. And then another thing, y'all doing this, you bend your elbow, put me here, so to get that extra strength, turn to that. That's taking away. If I'm using lats, my elbow already down that straight. If you're doing this, you bend your elbow and then coming here, you don't have power to the lats. The lats are these muscles. Y'all want back. Or the lats into the hands. The whole back side. Back side. Lats. Loose. Then repeat. What's this motion? Thrust. Spring low. Spring low. Here. Come back. Here. Once I shoot the hips up, my arms coming up. I'm shooting them down. Hands. Thrust. Hands. Everything. That little tricep. Take it away. Try that. All the way up. Straighten it out. Looking around, just waiting for the time to be over instead of having intention and just be in it. And embracing that everything I do at the dungeon is going to be hard. There's no busy work. 10 minutes on scale. No intention. That's the time to practice. If I come here and I'm doing an hour, I'm just like that. I know the shit hard. I'm breathing. I'm like, damn. I'm not doing this. Moving around. That ain't it. That's why when we come here and I say 5 minutes ski, you need to practice. That's just like you never ran and you saying go and say, come on, let's go race. If you think you're gonna have good form. You never ran before. Right, yes. Keep the arms straight, pull with the lats, and pull, go all the way up.
you want, spend the rest of your natural life waking up and going after it. The reason why I speak with so much passion, E.T., why do you speak with so much passion? Because I'm talking about my life. Now,
All right. Let's look at habit versus hard work. Habit versus hard work. That shit is a little similar, but it's right. Habit. We go work out. Can't just be looking at the time. When time's up, and then I'm out of here. Something like that. Where you need to learn in here and then take it out in real life, outside of life. Some people come here and do a little workout, and they don't do nothing else until they come back. Wonder why they dying. You gotta compound. Even something like this today, I taught y'all what to look at when you're going. So every time you get on the skate, you need to do that. If we're about to do 2,000 meters, look at my pace. Let me see. Okay, I'm at if I can hold this thing. Right here. The reason why I can go down to 17 to 16 when it's time to sprint, because at my pace, I can hold under 2 minutes. If you sprint and you can't go under 2 minutes, that's when your brain needs to understand, like, damn, my engine is in there. The reason why you can't get your time done is because you got to do it. It don't matter if you're trying to do a fast plan. Nobody done. Right? This is for increased performance. At the end of the day, if your performance increases, your body going to change. Your body will change too. It's going to be a hard caloric thing. Some people are like, whatever you want, and then work out all the time to change. Because you're using that energy. And other people, the diet is like, if your engine ain't there, then your diet's going to wreck you. So that's when you got to do the shit that's fast and eating the vegetables and all type of whatever it is, right? So, you can't just come through and have it. If I'm teaching y'all something, every time you go, you have to do it. You can't be here 6 months and I'm telling you the same shit. Like, that's not fun. You want to compound and get better, so now you're like, okay, let's do the other thing. Celebration over toleration. Y'all know what that means? I'm explaining. Somebody you see, you be like, hey, what's up? You happy to see them. Somebody you see, you be like, damn, what side do you want to be on? Based on what type of effort you get in. Even at your job. I know people who work hard, you be like, damn, I don't have to work with this person because we don't have a good job. Even though somebody who just showing up, you're like, damn, I gotta work with this motherfucker because it's going to be a little late. That goes with anything. This just happens to be the hardest shit ever. You have to work your body. So some people they in here laughing, oh, I had a great time. Some people doing the same shit they fucking down with. It's called compounding. It's a training facility for y'all to learn. When you learn, you gotta compound on it. You just can't come in here and feel like the trainer is beating you up. What y'all want to do? Laugh and be like, okay, can't go with you. Why pay for that? You do everything. So everything you learn, you have to capitalize. Right? Let's open up these maps. Grab the maps. We're doing the four. Oh, I got your bill.
Okay.
All right. Now, you're close by. Now, open it all up.
The blue one?
Everything, all four of them. All right, we'll just do 3 so we can have that rest. How many is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Perfect. All right, first people go on. You're gonna get right. Let's do in and out. We're just gonna do in and out. In and out. Nah, in and out mountain climber. 10 in and outs, 20 mountain climbers, then come to the side. Yeah, all about 250. Then when y'all jump off, we got the next person. 10 in and outs, 20 mountain climbers. If you know you already been doing 20 in and out, go ahead and do 20. Start with your feet on the outside of the little handles and then go. You can't do in and that's mountain climber, Paris. 10 in and out. You should continue to do 20. What happened to the mountain climber? You got a timer? There we go. Open it up. Open it up. And breathe. Open it up. Where your time at? what you trying to drink the water, bro?
No.
I'm gonna be eating no bullshit, drinking liquor, doing all types of stuff. Can't win with these playing. All right, here you got jumping powers. Let's start with number 1. The box jump. So lift up to the side. You can just lean it up right. Lean it up right there. Go for it. You're done with that back. Came here yesterday, and you do box jumps yesterday. Wrong about it. All right, ladies, we're going 18 inches. We're gonna do 2 sets of 20 on the 18, 2 sets of 15 on the 20. Tamir, you're gonna stay on the 20. I don't trust you on that 24 inch, yeah. All right, that's 18 inch, yeah. It is fun. Me ain't do no 20. It's a lot. We're gonna add a little bit of weight to the squat jump. I'm gonna decrease the weight. I'm gonna decrease the reps, increase the weight. Excuse me. 20 reps. You did 20? All right, now we're gonna grab medicine balls and then we're gonna go 12 reps. Yeah? How the fuck you write on this shit?
Yeah, first grab the 10 and ran away.
Yeah. Grab that 6 pound. Grab that. What color that is you just touched? Black and purple?
What?
Black and blue? What is that?
I'm colorblind.
Tamia, get that ball right there. The big one. That one, yeah. What color that is?
Blue? Black and blue? Stay right here or go over there?
It's the same.
Oh, this okay.
Hold it up on your chest. 12 reps. Hold it up on your chest and squat down. Yeah. That blue one, that 10 pound right there, cuz. There. Ain't that's what you're looking for? We about to go up in weight anyway. Good. Keep it up. Tamia, man. Keep the ball on your chest. You put this shit on your head. When you land, open up the knees. Open up the knees. Abduction. See, way better landing. That was 7. Come on, Tamia. You been doing good. We're about to kick her out of here. What is girl Heather? She about to get kicked out. It's okay if you break something here. We know you got that money. And Nika, you're gonna go up 15 pounds because you're strong. Cause you trying to butt me to go to that little wheat Pilates.
just trying to be productive, but I'm really dying. No funny shit.
You out of shape. You ain't been here. You ain't
I only missed
come.
one day.
You ain't even come Friday.
Yes, I did. Friday was my last day. I didn't come Saturday, Sunday. God forbid I was busy at work on Sunday. It was
Thank
sad.
God that little place busy. Let me
Just
stop.
been me. And one of my other coworkers got her incapacity. So
Hey, I heard about somebody tell me about red velvet. Some place called Velvet Lounge.
Never been there.
They say that's the new little spot, huh?
I think across from that strip club.
Across from Goldfinger.
Oh my gosh, I've been there before.
It ain't it?
It's too ghetto.
They all
Never been there.
together.
I know the owners because they be coming.
But like they got
It's the same crowd.
and vibes. Like people be to themselves.
It's the same crowd as both of them.
That's what they done win.
But they have good food there.
No, they have really good deals. They have like specials and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Velvet Lounge.
Everywhere in Fort Lauderdale got good deals.
No, bitch, not those bar.
Come to Miami, everything is a good deal. If I can get 2 drinks and only pay $50.
To me, you trying to get a little 2 hours poking out?
Exactly. In Miami, if you buy 1 drink, that's $35. That's taxes.
You say Texas, where's that?
No, I'm saying like anywhere in Fort Lauderdale is cheap because in Miami, if you buy 1 drink, that's $35.
Jesus
Fort
Christ.
Lauderdale, you can buy 2 or Lauderdale, Los Angeles, actually going to the happy hour.
I just
They
took.
don't know where on Los Angeles, it's a happy hour.
No, they
So once you
not.
go there, happy hour, it's like, I'm getting the same appetizers, same martini, half off.
Half off.
Where at? Where at?
Everywhere.
What is
That
that?
place that I told you in Fort Lauderdale.
Moxie?
Everywhere on Los
Yeah,
Angeles.
Moxie's is good.
I've been there one time. That shit was dumb pat.
I like it there.
When the happy hour?
Remember I told you about the Fleming shit?
I don't know if y'all
Yeah, I
know
remember.
Yeah,
Look
that
fella.
They
shit.
have
So
a,
Earl's, I didn't really like it.
Earl, what's that?
I would go like happy hour food.
Yeah.
What's Earl's?
It's a
It's a
new
new
one.
restaurant that they just opened.
But they have a happy hour during
It's in Fort Lauderdale? Oh, I forgot you live over here now.
Yeah.
Should have came to the dark side.
I don't know. That name turned me off. Earl's.
It's not that good. Because I went there too late though. I went there like kind of like 2 hours before they were closing, and you know they don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, them motherfuckers trying to get out of there.
appetizer bite, but not like for
Nah,
and they just opened a 60 lines. It's another new one. It's a whole bunch of new stuff. They're opening the Ocean Prime on Fort Lauderdale Beach.
for real. I tell you, Fort Lauderdale,
They try to build it up.
Fort Lauderdale coming up. Y'all asleep.
I'm thinking about
The
moving
jail is
further
not
down
right
there when I'm
Nah, you supposed to
the
move
jail.
away.
What jail?
They done redid the jail it now. They done redoing that bitch now. Brand new.
Not the inmates got renovation.
They ain't do
I
shit
can't
straight.
go to my cell. They renovating right now.
Straight.
Oh, I see that when I come out walking on the river, the jail across the street.
Yeah. I know. I passed by.
I like living down there though.
Nah, it's cool.
Walking outside all the people. I
I don't really like
All right, ladies. Next set.
I always said that, but I said I wanted to experience it. Like,
Yeah, that's what I wanna
Like,
do.
I just want to 1 year.
so I can know for
But
sure
I'm
if I like it
definitely
or
a
not.
suburb. Out the way.
Suburban kid.
I'm not a city.
Eight reps. Not with that lightweight. That shit easy.
Yeah, get back.
I ain't gonna watch them in months.
Get back on the
Izzy, don't watch these people. They're gonna take up your whole time.
Oh, I like your
We doing 10.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah. Okay. You need a softer box. Land soft.
Yes, this is hard as fuck.
All right. After this one, I'm gonna get you right.
I feel like I'm jumping on like
You
a
want to switch real quick?
Your knee ain't good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna switch it after this.
Wait, how many are there?
8, so I can switch it. And you done? Over there on that phone. Keep the ball up on the chest. Tamia, look how light that ball is.
My body has the other day I weighed myself and I was back at 190. I was back.
I'm muscle because you don't look like
Yeah, that's what I was. I'm like, I was 190 a few months ago, but I felt like clever. I still got clever.
It's called strength. I mean, it's called body recall.
I double changed my job.
Thank God.
Excuse
Come on, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
change my
That's what.
That's mine.
We gonna go up. There you go there. But we're gonna go back down in the ball snap. You ate breakfast. What you ate today?
There.
Nah, she gotta eat. It ain't too early for her. As soon as she open her eyes, she need to eat something.
Every day I had a great bar.
Beef bacon. It's because I've been waking up
Every day I
late.
eat. Well, girl.
Huh?
I wasn't
Because I've been
expecting
waking
grits.
up late.
Mad late?
No, I was rich.
Like, mostly I wake up at like 7.
Every day I eat bacon.
But right now I've been literally waking up an hour before I'm supposed to wake up. Because I've been studying at night.
It's a little one too.
Yeah, because you probably know how to cook it. Like,
You hydrated?
I'm still trying to like perfect it. Like,
Yeah,
it's
like
not,
Salt water.
it's not
Yeah.
easy.
I've been drinking a lot of salt.
It's not, that's how I told her.
I've been using my cup to sip.
I stay away from my water.
Hey, give to me that 10 pound. You get the fifth. That's 6 pounds.
I get 6 pounds.
No, hell no. You get the 15. Oh, nah. We finna. You want to go up? Nah, let's give her that 15. You finna do that 15? Give her the 15. You take the 10. Izzy going up on 24 inches. Paris, you going up on 24 inches next time. Yep, take that 10. That's the 10 right there. You got to keep that ball up on the chest this time. You forgot about that knee.
Nah, for real. Because this morning, I woke up.
We going to do 8 reps.
Alright.
That's your protection. You need me over there?
No, I just need this box just in case. So I know if I bust my ass, it won't be on the plate.
Thank God. Smart. Good. Keep that ball up on the chest, Tamia.
The jump is not hard. It's just, I don't know why I have to look at it. Like, I don't trust myself.
Yeah, your brain, like, we gonna die. Breathe.
Who's pissing off this morning?
Nobody.
You can tell in my ear.
Nah, I wasn't. I just gotta get them right. Like, these motherfuckers. I don't know. Not just being coach mode and shit like that. So that's just like, I gotta let them know, like, damn, y'all want to do this shit? You feel me? You want to do this shit, or do you just want to show up? It's like,
man, is he? Who?
it's a conglomerate
Alright, you know how to
of
say it.
individuals. It ain't nobody. It's your ass.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it is. Look at your goddamn. Look at your Lou. You look at your time.
So that's different. They got big backs. Nah, I don't.
Exactly.
And I think being taller is like
It's a cheat code. Ha!
It's
The tall
easy.
person said
You
it.
gotta move quick, but you get
It's
more
like-
like surface areas.
It's like I'm a little rat. Like.
That's why you think. Well, that's not the only reason, but you have an advantage. But on the other hand, there's workouts that's tougher. Being tall.
They just soft.
And there's ones that's easier being small.
Yeah.
Y'all just coming here being soft and want sympathy. Don't y'all know what a coach is to get the player to be able to execute during the time of the game. What's the game? Bikini ready. Ain't nobody motherfucking ready to participate. We got 60 days left. You come in here, coach, look like, what the
I
fuck?
have 2 weeks to my birthday.
See? Look at that.
I'm not even gonna diet.
See? Supposed to been on the diet.
That don't count for me. If I lose any weight, I'm gonna be invisible.
You supposed to be gaining weight.
So
You ain't eating your
I ain't gaining
protein.
weight. I had no ass when I came here. Now it's a
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I was looking when she first came. That shit was.
Thank you. Thank you.
But you always had a little, you
A little.
She had a little shape, but that's.
a nice.
But now it's like, oh no, she got it. She got it. See? See?
Even she trying to wear the clothes where she wanted to go in her crack. I say, damn, bro. You know, before when you had that, it was just a
You're not
little
there yet.
flat.
Relax.
Y'all funny.